Now what is going on and how is everyone doing? I'm hoping everyone's having a great one. If you are new here, end up enjoying today's content, make sure to hit that like button and red subscribe button as well. Also follow me on all social medias at Bhlademyst, same way it's spelled on the YouTube channel username. Now we're at 1,245 program stars. We have completed most of the online missions except for the win 15 ranked seasons games because I just am not in the mood to play ranked seasons games. So let me tell y'all what we're working on currently. We're working on finishing these home runs with All-Star Series players in Conquest and also looking at it from Conquest events and Battle Royale. We're not that far away from getting the 50-star program rewards as well. All we got to do is win 25 more games in Battle Royale, 28 more games in events, and then when it comes to Conquest, we need to win something along the lines of 38 more Conquest games. Now, if we take a look at our rewards, we already know what is going to be coming for 1250 and 1300. So what do we have coming to us at 1250? At 1250 we have a Ballin' is a Habit pack, and then at 1300 we have a monthly awards September choice pack. So we know this one is not a for sure diamond, but this one should be a for sure diamond. What we're going to be revealing on this episode is what we're going to be getting at 1350, and also discussing what I was talking about in the previous episode, which is the No Money Spent series that is based on Battle Royale. Now let's get into it. Now when I say the No Money Spent series, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me give you a quick little rundown. So this team you guys are seeing right here, I started off this team about 2 months ago and I made a series for it called the No Money Spent series. You can go to the channel and click on playlist and watch it from episode number 1 if you're interested. So what occurred was I filled the team with common players all around, and I said to myself and my subscribers or anybody watching at that time, the only way you can replace these players, or I can personally replace these players, is by winning Battle Royale games, and the 3-game reward, 6-game reward, 9-game reward, 12-game reward, and the flawless reward, they would all go and replace the common players on this game. So for example, if we get a 12-0 flawless run and we have a silver of Reyes Moranta, a gold of Craig Kimbrell, a diamond 85 to 89 of Fernando Rodney, and then a 90 overall of Walter Johnson with Chris Sale as the signature series player, that basically allows us to replace 2 common players on the bullpen with a silver and a gold, and then 2 starting pitchers that were commons with 2 diamonds. And that's how we basically do the series. I'm going to give you guys a little trial of how the series would work. Since I do have a lot of new subscribers, make sure you guys hit that like button or that subscribe button. And if you guys want me to restart and basically fill this team up with commons all over again, all you have to do is comment down restart on this video. If you want me to continue from this team, just type continue, and whichever has the most votes or the most comments in favor of it, that's the one we're going to be rolling with. So let's get into the draft and let's give you guys a little trial of how it would go. So let's look at this first round. Now this first round is an amazing first round. I would normally go with the catcher because you always want to have the best catcher available, the best shortstop available, and the best center fielder available, because defense is key in Battle Royale, especially in terms of going 12-0 along with bats. Those are the 2 biggest priorities to me, at least. Pitching, you can have 99 overall signature series Kenny Jansen, and he's going to get rocked regardless because this is all-star difficulty. So who am I going with here? I normally would go with Pudge, but since this is the new Eddie Matthews card and I have yet to use him, I'm going to go ahead and pick up Eddie Matthews and basically give him a tryout. Now, Jorge to me, I'm hitting 6'11" strictly through Battle Royale only. There is no way I pass him up and take Hoffman or Matt Kemp. It is just impossible. Emilio Pagan, we have a 0 ERA in 4 innings pitched, and he has 3 saves for us. He also has 2 fastballs and 2 off-speed pitches. Every pitcher I pick up needs to have a minimum of 2 off-speed pitches. I normally don't pick up any pitcher that does not have that. Now Jake Diekman, we're doing pretty well with him as well. 21 innings pitched, a 3 ERA, which I usually go with a rule of 3 lefties in the bullpen, and that is only if I could get 3 lefties in the bullpen. Johnny Venters. Now, a lot of people say this card is a cheat code. I have a 6.75 ERA with him in 33.1 innings pitched. I just cannot pitch with the card. Now we could go with Josh Bell. in events and Battle Royale, I'm hitting 351 with him. But I feel like going with Jim Edmonds here just because his defense is elite at center field. And as I said, you need an elite center fielder, you need an elite shortstop, and you need an elite catcher. And we already have the elite catcher. First base, we can basically get the silver Paul Goldschmidt that we always use if we desperately need a good first baseman. Diego Castillo, I like using him, a 2.79 ERA in 19.1 innings pitched. The only thing that I dislike about him is it's just so difficult to control. He's the best option there. Now, Ian Kennedy, he has 3 off-speed pitches. We've never used them before. Colby Rasmus. Now, we're hitting 231 with him right now, but I kid you not, half of those, if not all of those, are line outs. But because we're hitting so low with him and we already have 2 lefties, I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up Ian Kennedy. Also, the reason I'm not going with Colby right here is because we have 5 more silver rounds, and if I can get myself Jorge Soler or someone along those lines or of that caliber, it would be way better than a defensive right fielder. Here, we're going to pick up a pinch hitter. Royale most likely coming off the bench. He's a pretty good first baseman if we need him to play first. Every time I see this picture, I don't know why, but I think of Nico. Even though it's not Nico, I just think of him. Now, Jose Leclerc, we have 3.49 in terms of ERA and 21 or 28.1 innings pitched. We could also go with Ben Zobrist here, but look at that average. We just can't hit with that Ben Zobrist card. Now, we have 4 lefties. I usually don't pick up any more lefties in terms of the bullpen. In terms of the lineup, Jock Peterson, that's a lock-in pick for me. Heston Iora, hitting 412 with, and then Nick, we have a 0 average with. I think I'm going to pick up Heston Iora just to have some righties on the team that can rake. And then Ryan, we're going to go ahead and pick him up. 3 ERA is not too bad. I wanted to have a minimum of 2 lefties, or I still do want to have a minimum of 2 lefties, but it just depends how the game rolls for us. Here, we're going to take the right fielder because it's a lot easier to find a good right fielder than it is to find a good shortstop, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this. Now we have a diamond shortstop round, and we can get ourselves a diamond switch hitting shortstop, which is going to be Francisco Lindor, and that's perfect for us. And then we get a silver round for the bullpen. We needed one more lefty, and Zach Britton and Jake Diekman as a lefty combination. That's perfect for us. Now, we need some pinch hitters, and we need some speedy guys. Here, I'm going to take the one with the most power, which seems to be either Jake Cave or Ronald Guzman. So what's going to separate both of them is the vision. I'll take the one that has the most power and most vision. Yasmani Tomas, we can get him to play first base, or we can get Jesus Aguilar, since our lineup is pretty much righty or lefty dependent, or it's stacked out in terms of lefties. We're taking Guzman, or I should say Aguilar. I don't know what I'm saying right now. And then I want to pick up a righty. Since we already have a couple of lefties on the bench, I need to pick up a righty there. Now, we need a right fielder, of course. And we could absolutely go with Mitch Haniger, even though we haven't had too many at-bats with him. We could also go with Shohei Ohtani. We're hitting 400. And then with Tommy Pham, we're hitting 394. Realistically, I think I want to go with Tommy Pham just to add another righty, since we already have 3 lefties that are going to be permanently playing at all times. But 4 lefties is never a bad idea, and I go pretty far with lefties. I might go with Shohei Ohtani, but 67 fielding as opposed to 80 fielding, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, Tommy Pham is probably the better pick for me. But then when they give you an option like this, you're just left saying, damn, you know? You got Kike Hernandez, who is a monster in this. Then you have Juan Soto available and Austin Jackson. He plays second base. We're going with Kike here. Now, Kike, he has terrible fielding. We're going to take Tommy Pham, put him in right field. And then for second base, I think I 100% want Kike out there. And then Aguilar is going to play first base. Now, we could also just put Kike at first and put Heston Iora at second base, or leave him at second base. But looking at the numbers, the fielding is not too different, but the power numbers are really different when it comes to Aguilar and Heston Iora. So our lineup, the way it's going to be set up is we're going to have our boy Jock Peterson hit first. After Jock Peterson, it's going to be Jorge Posada, even though I wish we had a lefty killer. But we're going to put Jorge there, then Kike, so he can be the lefty killer that protects Jock Peterson and Jorge, and basically protects Eddie Matthews in a way as well. And then after that, we can go with Jesus Aguilar followed by Francisco Lindor or Tommy Pham. I think I'm going to leave Francisco Lindor there and then have Tommy Pham hit last. And that's basically what we're rocking with. Let's go into our first game and let's see how we do, as well as getting ourselves the last star remaining. So stick around. Make sure you stick around because I went ahead and played a conquest game since we were only 1 star away, just so I could show you the reward instead of playing a 3-inning battle royale game, especially since I didn't want to go 1-0 or 0-1 and then have to restart the battle royale draft and everything because I'm trying to go flawless. But 1250 unlocked at 1350. That's gonna be a 3rd inning boss choice pack. Let's go ahead really quickly and look at what we have for the 3rd inning program in terms of bosses. It's Ricky Henderson, Roberto Alomar, and Justin Verlander. So you're gonna be able to pick one of these 3 bosses. I'm most likely gonna pick either Justin Verlander or Roberto Alomar, and then you're gonna add them to your team or sell them for some stubs. Let's go ahead and open this ballin' as a habit pack, and then make sure you go ahead and stay tuned for the battle royale gameplay. As I've said previously, never pulled a diamond, and my luck doesn't begin here either. Let's hop into battle royale. So the first game of the battle royale run, we are facing Philly natives J_19 S Triple T. We got Babe Ruth, Chipper Jones, Carlos Santana. Now, me personally, Miguel Sano would be leading it off, followed by Jorge Posada, Ken Griffey Jr., and then you would have had a righty killer, or you might actually want to put Jorge Posada 3rd, Ken Griffey Jr. 2nd, and do something along those lines. But not sure what he's doing there. Let's go ahead and basically start it off with a bang. That pitch was absolutely crushed. It should be a double off the wall. It's going to bounce off the wall. Just going to be a double. I was thinking about going to 3rd, but everybody knows 37 speed can't get there. And we need to score some runs, most importantly. He brought in Fergie Jenkins. Come on now, Fergie Jenkins, he ain't beating me, especially when you're feeding me fastballs like that. I just found a new method to warm up my sticks with, meaning to do hitting practice with. I'll be making a video out of it soon. As soon as I'm done with the grind, I'll make you guys some hitting tips and some pitching tips because I know everybody's trying to learn that. Jesus Aguilar, come on Jesus. He's going to fastball, he's going to hit it. This should drop in there, and it is going to drop. He got Babe Ruth in right field. Babe Ruth can't field the ball to save his life. And now it's going to be pretty close at second base. The play, we dive in, or we actually slide in head first. We get ourselves a double. Good fastball for me to crush, and Francisco Lindor does exactly that as he hits a 2-run home run. That is going to be hit number 4 out of 5. So we're balling right now. We're getting the job done. We're scoring runs, and I just want to stay on the same page, stay on the same energy. Rowdy or Guzman, we went with Guzman. Hope he's going to go ahead and quit out. So we take that easy dub. We're still missing a couple of hits to complete the daily missions, and we need some bronze strikeouts to get some extra stars. We're pretty close to 1300, so make sure you stay tuned. But I hope you all enjoyed this little quick glimpse of gameplay that we got. This is what the series consists of. It's basically me doing a battle royale draft. I will always show the team how it's looking before I enter the battle royale draft, and then I will go ahead and draft the team, play some games, hopefully get 9 wins, hopefully get 12 wins, hopefully go 12-0, and then at the end of the episode we will replace the common players with diamond players. If you guys want me to restart, or if you guys want me on, all you have to do is leave it down in the comment section below. But anyways, hope everyone had a great one. Hope everyone has a great one. And as always, follow me on all social medias at Bhlademyst. Make sure you hit that like and red subscribe button. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, and stay blessed. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.